Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lac Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. So, I have discovered a little glitch in the newest snapshot. My plan for today was to go out and find one of those new elytras, or whatever they're called. I didn't really look up how to pronounce their names. It's like Elytra or something like that, elytra. I heard it's the word for the hard shell wings on a bug. You know, like when a beetle opens up its wings and it's got the hard shell wings that are covering up the flimsy wings that it actually flies with. And so that was my plan for today. We're gonna go find some of those new wings, although they don't seem to be really that. I mean, yes, being able to fly is an awesome concept, but I guess they have terrible durability, and they're hard to find, and they run out pretty quickly. Oh, speaking of running out pretty quickly, and so you only get like 7 minutes of flight time total, and they can only be repaired 6 times because of the way repairing works. And but so I took a jog back from the old ship and wound up back in town so that I could take the Nether to run over to my end portal. And I'm thinking that my portal, at least one of them, does not work correctly. And it happens to be the one I took. This is actually my second. Oh crap, I ran right into that lava. Whoo, I'm dumb. This is my second attempt to getting to the Nether from my town portal. And bizarrely enough, I was able to take the Nether portal from the Nether to town, but when I take the town portal from town to the Nether, it doesn't work. And I think what it's doing is dumping me out at the same coordinates when I take the town portal. And by that I mean the exact same coordinates, which means I am 8 times distant from where I should be. Which means there's a ton of quartz around here, let me tell you. Now the last time to get out of here, I actually just went ahead and teleported myself. And I'm probably going to wind up doing that again because I don't want to have to mine my way back through that much Nether. It's not like I have a clue where I'm at or where my stuff is at. And so we're probably going to wind up taking a little trip back out. I'm not sure how the teleport command works. I know how to use it in the same dimension, but I don't know how to use it to teleport from one dimension to another. So, since I don't know where I'm at, we gotta get out of here. And I am not gonna hang around forever in the end. Or this isn't the end, this is the middle. No, this is the this is the Nether. So how do you make an end portal? 1, 2... 1, 2... Is it 3 wide? And it's taller than that, right? I mean, I know the portal doesn't have those rules anymore. This seems too wide. Alright, we'll see where this takes me. It's so bizarre that it's taking me through. the way this is. I should have marked down the coordinates for these portals. Okay, so now we are... Where are we? We are... Look, it took me out 3,845, 8,959. So, coming out of the portal seems to work. It's multiplied me by 8 times, apparently. Why is that creeper not paying attention to me? But so this is undiscovered territory right here, with a portal now hanging out on top of a tree. Undiscovered territory. And so we'll jump back here. TP Lucander 0 100 0, because I know that's safe, and I sort of know where this is at. Well, being almost 0 0, the spawn point was here, or pretty close. So there is a house right here with a portal somewhere. I think it's just... Oh, right there it is. Yes, back when this was on a server. So now, this is the part I don't understand, right? So we've got this portal, and we are at 128, 164. 128, 164. And when I come through here, I came through a portal, and I'm now at 1813. So that doesn't even measure out correctly. But whatever. It's, you know, it's a constructed portal. It's not loose all on its own. Okay, what I meant by that was it's not a naturally spawning portal. It is a portal that was made, not naturally occurring. I guess portals aren't really naturally occurring. You know what I mean, though? It wasn't, it didn't spawn in, it was built. And, so... Yeah. So now... I should probably get a... Oh, you know what? What are my sounds set to? I'll bet this is really loud. Oh, it's not. It remembered. Wow. I haven't been on here in ages, and it remembered. I am proud of you, Minecraft. Now, obviously, when I go the other way, though, it's not going to remember. Where am I, and why is this not where I want to be? Somewhere in here is... where I want to be. I guess I was headed the right way this way. I don't think that helped me. I was going to try and zoom really fast over to where I wanted to be, but that didn't work. Hey, look at that ghast hanging out. He is trapped. He's too big to move around. It's really funny when that happens. Uh-oh. Dang it, Steam. What are you trying to tell me? Steam wants to contact me. Apparently I got a patch Steam, because something to do with the Steam controller. I don't have a Steam controller, so I don't know why I need to patch, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so here's what I gotta do. I've gotta come up here, and I need to write down the coordinates for this portal. Let's see if we can figure this out. Alright. Now, first I've got to find my notepad program. Because obviously on Windows 10 it's just too hard to find your apps. Apparently Notepad is not one of the things. Okay, what about WordPad then? Can I have WordPad? Whoa, there isn't a word pad either. Is there an accessories? Is that what I'm missing here? Well, that should be under A. There's not an accessories. What happened to my word pad and my notepad? We can check the weather. Oh, here we go. Windows accessories. That's what I'm looking for. Word pad. Alright. Now, the coordinates are... what are the coordinates here? 62, 80, 147. 62, 80, 147. Alright, so now if I go through here, we'll come out the other side here, and now I'm at... Yeah, that's what it's doing. Crazy. We're at 501, 56, 1180. Alright, so now you saw me take a portal from the overworld into the nether, and a portal from the nether back into the overworld. It worked this time. It worked this time because I'm recording. Twice now I have tried to use that portal, and it took me to 501, 1180 in the nether. Twice. You silly game. Alright, well. Oh, you know what? I was, I can, let's go this way, I guess. We can get some there. I was thinking I don't have any ender pearls. Let's go back to non-cheaty mode that I like to play in. I was only in non-cheaty mode because there's no way I was finding my way out of the nether without some coordinates of some kind. And since we're not on a server, I can't ask somebody else to log in and let me know where I'm at, because that's just too crazy. But, yeah, I'm not really sure what all got added to the game other than these wings, these elytras. And I would like to try out a pair. I think they'd be really handy in building, but I don't know if they're so handy if they're only 7 minutes. I guess you get Unbreaking 3 on them, and they last for like 40 minutes, so I'm probably going to have to do that. Because I don't want to fly around with them. Actually, is that my turn off to the end? It is. I want to be able to, you know, glide to the ground from up high instead of dropping to my death. Although I am wearing feather falling boots, so... Oh, good. We're... Guess what? This is not the end portal. I didn't find the end portal in the first place. I don't know what the coordinates are. Thanks, game. We're in some crazy dark tunnel. No portal. Okay, well I can't be that far from home though. This is just a cave system near spawn. So I just have got to find the way out of here. This leads up, right? Good thing I brought plenty of torches. Oh, this does not lead up. This just leads back over here. Well, now we're in a caving video. I hope you appreciate a caving video. I could just stairway my way up, but I love to cave. I probably should be... Oh, I was going to try and jump, and there's just a block right there in my face. I probably should be collecting resources, but nah. Oh, see, now we've got a stairway up. Finding my way. out of the mess that is the nether portals that don't want to work correctly. There's got to be some kind of disconnect with them, right? I mean, obviously I shouldn't have come here. I should have come 8 times from here. So, from the nether portal, what layer am I at? 60. Oh, we're almost at the surface even. Weird. So it works both ways that it doesn't know what it's doing. That's a bizarre bug. Bizarre. Alright. Been a pretty quiet week. I don't really have anything to talk about. I just been at work and at home and playing some Destiny, playing some Minecraft, playing some 7 Days to Die. Attending a meeting that I'm the only one that showed up for it. Yeah. I did. I showed up for a meeting, and it was just me and the person holding the meeting. Yay, I made it to the surface. Yay. There isn't a portal here. Boo. Why is there no portal? Hey, bunny. Are you a friendly bunny? Okay. You can't trust those little dudes with red eyes. Could be Vorpal. Yeah, so, what else went on this week? That's really it. I had such a quiet week. It was fairly nice. I could get some more sleep, I guess. But, yeah, so, I think I talked about, man, look at all the bunnies here. I think I talked about, how I ordered a loot crate. I'm fairly certain I talked about that. And so we're getting to the point where so with my job, I this is some weird territory, man. Oh, somebody's been here. Look at that. Somebody pillared up right there. That's a ravine, I guess. I was thinking it was really bizarre, but that was just a ravine. I've been through all this. I mapped this out once. Oh yeah, I've got Death Striding boots on. I'm like, man, I am moving fast that water. But with my job, I'm basically a contract worker, and so I get contracted per training session. I don't get like a yearly salary or anything like that. And so because of that, I know the averages of what it's going to cost me from month to month, and bill-wise, and so I actually budget based on the average amount of my bills normally, and so knowing what it's going to cost me month to month, and I know what I've got to make to cover a year's worth of bills is what I normally budget out for. Now, there's got to be some slack in there because of things that go on, and so I'm budgeted out a year at a time, really, and then that way I know how many sessions I got to have before I can start spending money on other things to make sure that I can cover my bills in case I don't get any training sessions. It happens. I've never not had my year's worth of budget. It's come close a couple of times over the years, but for the most part, I have more money than bills, and and then you use that to do things. I don't know where I'm at. I'm ridiculously lost at the moment. I didn't want to take a screenshot. Although, those trees right there look like a tower from this distance. That looks like the roof of a building. There's a tower. I'm going to guarantee you that is not a tower, though, and I'm going to go this way because I think civilization is this way. And so... because of the way the business I work for operates, my budget runs from October through September. And so here we are at the end of September when my budget runs out and the new budget starts, and this loot crate thing happens, and I've got to have the loot crate. I was expecting it to be in November, you know, well, I mean, it is November, but they had the pre-orders in September. And so here I am going, okay, I'm not budgeted for a loot crate, and I had a couple of car repairs that had to be made, and had to buy a new dryer, and so obviously I have spent my extra cash on, you know, things that must be done. Oh crap, that could have killed me. Otherwise I'm not getting to work, and you know, can't dry my clothes when I wash them. And so so I'm figuring out, all right, if I do this, then I got enough leftover gas money budgeted for one of the 3 tanks of gas after the loot crate. So I'm gonna have to put some tanks of gas on my credit card, which is just a little one, so it doesn't have a lot of room. And I guess I can scrounge up the cash for another tank of gas. Because, yes, the loot crate was worth 3 tanks of gas. And so, yeah, so now here we are. I don't know why I'm letting that guy shoot me like that. We are at the edge of my budget now. We are in October. I don't get paid till the middle of the month, which will be, and this is how well I've budgeted this year, I still have enough money, I think, to pay my $1,000 for car repair I had to pay. It was like $600 for a dryer, because of the kind we got, and I bought some parts for my computer, and all that's above and beyond my yearly budget. And so now we're at the end of after my budget. We're after my budget at this point. And yeah, I haven't had a paycheck since May. May. July, August. I mean, like, we're talking like a third of the year. Never has happened before. I have never not had a summer session. And they had zero sessions of training this summer for my my business. Now they did at the main headquarters, but I don't work at the main headquarters, and so our little satellite business here, none. It's kind of hurting my pocketbook at the moment, but I get through till Thursday next week. That's my big aim right now. Okay, how did I miss? Oh, because I am way off this direction. That's how I missed it. Somewhere out here is that big green building, and yes, I could just teleport myself again. But what's the fun in that? I like to go exploring. No, what I like is for my nether portals to work. What happened there? My guy didn't even swing. You know, I haven't really done much with the combat since they made all the combat changes. That's like the most sword swings I think I've had all in a row there. I'm a little leery about some of the changes they've made. Ugh, I'm gonna die. You guys fight each other and leave me alone. I don't know why this sheep is all lit up over here. But yeah, I definitely chose the loot crate. And then on top of that, I was worried that I wouldn't be paying for any gas because... Oh, it's lava. Because... while I was trying to do the loot crate thing, it charged me 3 times. And that was $300. That was $300 a loot crate. And I technically couldn't afford 1 loot crate. I mean, I had to dip into my reserves for... Well, no. You know what? I had some reserves for gas, and then my sister borrowed it and hasn't paid me back yet. And she's like, oh, well, I don't have the money to pay you back yet. Well, now's when I need it. You took my reserves. I mean, I guess I could tap into, like, some savings or something, but you're not supposed to dip into your savings. Who's kidding? I don't really have savings. I spent them on car repairs and a new dryer. That would have been my savings. I actually haven't had much in the way of savings since my car wreck was not me. Funny story, but it was not me. What in the world? I cannot stay aimed in the correct direction here. Okay, this way. So one time, I'll tell you this story and then I'll go. Because obviously I can't find my way home and I'm just going to have to teleport myself back. One time, I also like it to be daytime sometime here. It's been nighttime a long time here. So one time I'm driving along and I hit a deer. I live in deer country. And... It happens. I mean, I haven't done it in years, knock on wood. But we also moved, and I only drive extremely main roads now. But used to live out down some side roads, and I'd have to drive like 10 miles through woods. And so it wasn't that rare for someone in my family to have smacked a deer. And so... one year I hit a deer, and it was a car I was still paying on, and so I had full coverage on it, because here you have to have full coverage on cars that you still owe money on. And so I took it in, I got it fixed. It wasn't anything major, just dented the front quarter panel or whatever it's called, and holy crap, will you hit that spider. And so they fixed that. I get my car back, and my sister took her car into the mechanic because it needed some work on axles, I think. And so I was off of work at the time, and like it was, I just gotten my car fixed in August, and so now it's December. And so my sister borrows my car to go to work, and she hits a deer with my car, and but it's barely does any damage. And so she, you know, I'm like, all right, well, you hit the deer, you got to call the police, you got to get the police report and estimates and all that, because I'm not dealing with your mess. And so she did, and then you got to wait on the insurance company to, you know, send you the check to get the repair made. And so the day we get the check, she's still driving my car because her car is in the shop for like a month, and she hits a turkey. and the turkey just totally smashed up the hood, and I think it cracked the windshield. I don't remember. It was way more damage than what the deer had done. Okay, I don't want to go in the jungle. And so I think that place I'm looking for is over here, right? I totally didn't write down the coordinates for it, so I should have just gone this way originally. Yeah, it's right there. I see it. And so take it back in. We send the check back to the insurance company, and then we get the money, and we schedule the repairs, and then she goes off the road. She goes off the road because it's icy, because it's winter, and hits a tree and completely totals my car. Just absolutely dead. Like, engine is now 6 inches wide. Smashed flat. And yeah, so, and it was in the space of about 3 weeks. And so yeah, in three weeks she managed to wreck my car 3 times. Okay, that worked. And yeah, so I don't let anybody drive my car anymore. But I also had to, because I needed a car immediately, and I wasn't done paying for that car, and so the insurance company only gave me enough money to pay off that car, and so I had to use my savings, a good chunk of my savings, as down payment on a new car, which is now paid off. So it's, it's been a while. But I just have not had a good year to replace a lot of what I have spent because of that. What it must have been. Ugh. Yeah, look, it did it again. Where we at? We're like directly beneath where I just teleported from. Bizarre. Anyways, I'm gonna call it here. This did not work out the way I wanted, for sure. Very dark in here. And so I guess we'll have to wait for things to calm down on the or a patch at least, so that I'm able to get in here and actually play the game, because this is not working. I can't get to the end because I can't get through the dang nether. Yeah, see, look, I just teleported from behind that building, and now here we are on the mountain across from the building. I'm fairly certain I should have made it farther than that. Alright, click like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. I'll talk to you later.